Amelia had always been passionate about fashion. From a young age, she would sketch designs, experiment with fabrics, and create unique outfits that expressed her creativity. When she graduated high school, she knew exactly what she wanted to do: study fashion design in college. As she entered her first year, she also encountered a powerful belief system that would shape her perspective: feminism. Embracing these values, Amelia grew into a strong and independent woman, ready to conquer the fashion world with her designs and her ideals. 4 years flew by, and Amelia emerged from college armed not only with design skills, but also with a profound sense of empowerment. She packed her bags and headed to California, the land of dreams, where she aspired to work with the biggest models and magazines, using fashion as a medium to inspire and empower others. One sunny day in Los Angeles, as she was walking down the bustling streets, Amelia quite literally stumbled into destiny. Colliding with a solid chest, she looked up to see a man who emanated strength and tradition. Tall and rugged, he exuded a confidence that immediately caught her attention.
"Are you okay?"
he asked, his voice deep and soothing. Amelia blushed, brushing a strand of hair from her face. "Yes, I'm fine. Thank you." He smiled, his eyes crinkling at the corners. "Watch your step now." As fate would have it, their paths continued to cross, and they struck up conversations that flowed with ease. His name was Daniel, and he was a man who had grown up on a ranch, his hands accustomed to hard work and his heart embedded in old-fashioned values. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow on the city, Amelia and Daniel sat on a park bench, sharing their life stories. They laughed, debated, and discovered their ideological differences. Daniel's traditional view of family and gender roles contrasted with Amelia's feminist beliefs. Yet, instead of driving them apart, these differences sparked a curiosity that brought them closer together. As the weeks went by, their connection deepened. As their love steadily grew, Daniel gently confessed his desire to marry Amelia. He painted a picture of a life where he would work on his ranch, providing for their family, while she stayed home to care for their children. He looked at her, his eyes filled with sincerity. "I know you have dreams, Amelia, and I would never want to hold you back. But this is what feels right to me. What do you think?" Amelia's heart ached. She wanted to marry Daniel, to build a life together, but she also had her own dreams and ambitions. She needed time to reflect, to weigh her options and reconcile her love for him with her desire for a fulfilling career. Weeks turned into months, and Amelia sought solace in the sprawling landscapes of California. She wandered the beaches and hills, finding clarity in the gentle whisper of the waves and the rustling of the leaves. As she pondered her future, she realized that love wasn't about conforming to one another's beliefs, but about finding common ground and growing together. One evening, under a starlit sky, Amelia returned to Daniel. With tears in her eyes, she spoke from her heart. "Daniel, I love you with all my being, and I want to build a life together. I've thought long and hard about our future, and I'm willing to make a choice." Daniel looked at her, his eyes full of tenderness. "I choose love," Amelia continued. "I choose you. I choose the possibility of a life where we can navigate our differences and create something beautiful together." Daniel's face lit up with a radiant smile. He held her close, his arms strong and comforting. They got married in a small, intimate ceremony, surrounded by their closest friends and family. As time went on, Amelia embraced her new role as a wife and, eventually, a mother. Her days were filled with joy as she cared for their children and tended to their home. At times, the transition wasn't easy. Amelia grappled with unlearning some of her deeply ingrained feminist values and adopting a more traditional lifestyle. But she found strength in Daniel's unwavering consistency as the provider and protector of their home. Years passed, and their marriage flourished. Amelia discovered that the choice she had made was not one of sacrifice, but of embracing a new kind of fulfillment, one that came from building a family, nurturing a home, and cherishing the love that had brought her to this point. Their home on the ranch became a sanctuary of love and tradition, where Amelia and Daniel continued to learn from each other, growing stronger together with every passing day. As the sun set over the rolling hills, casting a warm glow on their content faces, they knew that their love story was one for the ages, a tale of two souls who found harmony in the midst of their differences and created a life that was incredibly happy and fulfilling. Thank you for listening to our stories. If you enjoyed this story, consider liking this video, and if you want to hear more stories, consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss another one.